bit of fucking thing like that.
Yeah,
With half a past here.
move it there. I couldn't get around in.
You fucking. Do you mean you couldn't be around him with food because you just fucking take your hand off? Hello everybody, this is CQ Gaming and today we have an extravaganza of Marines. It is Emperor's Children with Dean as your host and Hawk Warriors with Steve as your main man. Boys, what you got? Start with you, mate, you're my right.
Well, Anthony, this week we're bringing...
One sec, I have to say, your beard's looking rather fresh.
Fresh like that, just sort of trimmed in, do you like it?
Yeah, you only mentioned it 50 times, don't look at the hair. Continue on.
Too much of an easy target. So, we've got a Chaos Lord, and he's armed with a relic weapon called Distortion.
Okay.
It's basically a sword, power fist.
That's in
combi.
the new book,
Yeah,
isn't
from
it?
the new Chaos.
Cool.
There we go. We have a Demon Prince with wings, as you can see there. He has got also a new thing from the book, which is called Tharis and Riol, I think.
So that replaces his malefic talons?
Yeah, because he would go in the middle of the talons, but he's gone with them as well.
Awesome.
But he also still gets his sword. And they are rather naughty, as you'll see.
What sword?
Sword he has there.
No, just
Anyway.
malefic talons.
We have a Chaos Spawn, just costs
Yes, you
25 points spare is 25 points spare.
You just don't see them.
There's a reason for that, but never mind, this is a bit of filler this time.
Sure.
I've got 2 squads of Warp-Marines, which will be starting. Warp-Marines?
Warp
Noise Marines!
Hello.
Noise Marines. Which,
They are from the war.
yeah, and they will be in the Warp, as well as the Chaos Lord and these Warp Talons as
So,
well.
sorry, what were we saying? 3 people in the warp for you.
Yeah,
So you got your Chaos Terminator is going to start
yeah,
the warp.
Termies.
The Warp Talon starting the warp, and the big man himself with the
Yeah.
distortion sword.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So without interrupting us again. Brilliant. So 2 lots of Noise Marines, 1 squad of just normal Marines, and the Forge Fiend at the back, looking frightening as ever.
Awesome. Awesome. I think last time the Forge Fiend was on the channel, they did some work.
Mate, you expect good things.
And you're using rules out of the new Faith and Fury.
I am, sir.
Excellent.
And this is Steve, fresh off a loss on the channel, hoping to get a few points.
Steve, what have you brought for us today, mate?
Other than the
Hawk
abundance of
Warriors.
salt.
So, Adeptus Astartes, Ultramarines successor chapter, I
Yeah.
believe. So, we've got...
I've got to say, really good paint job with them, Steve.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Chapter Master, Thunderhammer, and he has Rites of Battle, Primarch's Wrath, and Storm of Fire. Librarian, who has got...
What's he got?
Blah, 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 blah. Rites of Battle, so his relic... Now you're going to question, isn't it? Yeah.
I've never heard of it.
Rites of Battle is 1 rerolls for 1s.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, okay. Then you've got Storm of Fire on an unmodified, any friendly troops within 6 inches on an unmodified roll of a 6. The AP goes to an additional -1.
Okay.
And then Primarch's Wrath, it's basically just a Mastercraft bolt gun beefed up a bit more, so
So that's his relic.
that's his relic.
Right.
That's there. Yeah. And then we've got Librarian, who's got Smite and Might of Heroes. And then we've got Troops. We've got 3 squads of Adeptus Astartes, 6 in each. This squad has a Flamer. And then we've got a Razorback Twin Link Assault Cannons, 3 Centurions.
Roid Terminators.
Yes.
Roid.
That's going to stick.
So they've got the Hellstorm Bolters, and they've got the Twin Heavy Bolters, and one of them has Twin Las Cannons.
Okay.
And then we've got the
One of them's got twin las cannons.
2 Las Cannons.
Magic.
Right.
And then we've got Sakaran Battle Tank, 2 Las Cannons, Heavy Bolter, and you're going to have to remind us of the name of those.
Twin accelerator cannons.
There you go, some of them funky. So I'm on 996 points
Awesome.
and 8 command points.
What are you on?
9 nines.
8?
8 points.
With 7 command points.
7 command points.
Because you use an
we're
additional one for the Tharsis and
For them.
Tarsus.
Yeah, we're looking forward to seeing that.
Whatever it's called. It's naughty. I cannot wait to show them.
Are you feeling confident this week, Steve?
No,
That'll do.
So that's the army showcase straight off the bat there, guys. The mission we are playing today is, boys,
the Scourging.
the Scourging.
Scourging?
Scourging?
That one.
Yeah. Discouraging word.
Stay, can you tell us what this mission thing
I can go one
was?
better. I can put it on a slide for the generous folks at home next.
Coming now. Right, folks, here we are. Turn uno. It is the Scouring. Both players have set up. Steve won the roll, sets up first, declared to go first. Before we do any of that, Steve's got 2 dice in hand.
Black one or the red one?
Always the black one.
So just explain for the Scouring, there's got to be a superior objective and a inferior objective which has different points tallies at the end of the game.
But then the game, the superior is worth 4 points, the inferior is worth 1, and all other points are worth 2 points.
There you go, that man knows his stuff. So we'll roll.
What are you going to roll for first, Steve?
We'll roll for the red dice, which is the superior.
Oh, okay.
And that is objective 6.
6, which is
Over here.
just handy over here. So I'm just going to, right, then roll for inferior. And then I'll pan out.
Inferior.
I'll roll for inferior.
Go on, you roll for the inferior.
Why are you rolling for inferior?
So he's rolled
So you had a go.
I've rolled one. He rolled one.
4.
Four.
Objective 4 is the inferior. Lovely.
Right, so
It's a balance, isn't it? It is a balance.
Right, I'm going to show the people at home how you both set up. So Steve, I'm going to go for you first, as you're apparently going to go first. You put 6 Marines on your left side.
Yes.
Moving over to the centre, you've hard castled.
Yes, so we've got Razorback with a squad of Marines in with the heavy flame that's in there. Captain Librarian, Centurion, Sicarian, nice hard castle there. Moving over to the right, last remaining Adeptus Astartes squad holding the flank. That is me.
Nice. All right, how are you feeling chances?
Yeah, we'll see.
Oh, that's nice and conversational. Thanks for that, Steve. Right. And then we've got a shoulder blade.
Often stares into corners, doesn't he?
And how have you set up there, big man?
Got the Forged Fiend up the right flank
Yeah.
with the Chaos Spawn.
Nice.
Looking about. I've got me 2 Noise Marines right dead centre.
Yeah.
I've got me normal Marines over near objective 2 with me Demon Prince just on the flank.
Right, so you've learned from last game. You're sticking that prince on the flank.
And these guys in the warp.
Oh, of course. And we have a couple of little homies chilling out in the warp. Right, so, Dean. Steve has declared he's going to deploy first, go first. Would you like to seize the initiative? Alright, pick up a dice. I don't know if you know about Dean, but he must select a dice. He finds the weight, see which one's the lucky.
That's him.
Is that the one?
So what?
Alright.
What do I need?
6.
Easy.
Oh!
It wasn't a 6, buddy.
It's
Or a 4,
Steve
4, 3, 2, 1.
to go first.
Turn one.
I'm gonna get shot.
Space Marine turn 1. Movement is complete. Steve, do you want to just talk us through it dead quick?
Not much movement going off. Very simply, Razorbacks inch forward to get in range of the Noise Marines. These Adeptus Astartes here have gone, oh, there's a big demon thing over there. I think I might back off a little bit and hide behind some cover.
Typical Marine hard castle.
Yeah.
Consider the deal.
Once a Gilliman, always a Gilliman. Eh?
Yeah. So that is. Oh, why? Glove fits. Wear it. You know what I mean? Off the hat.
That's what Michael Jackson said, mate. So
He said a lot of things. So, what we'll do, we will do nothing with the psychic, and we'll go straight into the shootings.
Alright, mate. Where do you want to start?
And what we shall do is just remind everyone that it's turn 1, so Devastator Doctrine is in effect, so any heavy weapons or grenades is the armor penetration becomes an additional -1 on that. For any heavy
Is that for tanks as well?
Armor penetration carries of heavy and grenade weapons. This model is equipped with is improved by 1 whilst this combat.
Which model?
Any within it. Yeah.
Nice. Sweet.
Nice.
Right. So
How do you feel about that, dude?
Yeah, right.
we are going to start with the Razorbacks. Going to shoot into them.
Into where, mate?
Into these noise marines.
Okay,
here.
mate.
Okay.
Come on, Steve, you need the W this time.
He does need the
He does
double.
need the W so bad.
Just for life.
Right.
For you, mate.
Yeah. Okay, so looking for 3s and 1s. Because he's within...
For you, mate.
That's right, mate.
Steve's not listening to me today, guys.
No, I'm
like,
not.
at all.
So that's...
Almost a full house, mate.
That's
That's
there.
10.
Just double check something
Strength
already.
6, mate. Toughness 4.
Yeah, no, there's an additional thing coming into play here, 2 seconds.
Who's he shooting at? Who's nice, mate?
It's alright, mate. We're showing you on camera, mate. We'll do it at your speed. Don't worry about
They
it.
get cover though, don't they? Has he took that in
Yeah,
account?
you get what you want.
Yeah, all cover.
I'm not going to argue with you. You're 6'6", man.
6 hits.
Right, strength.
Right, what were you looking for there, Steve?
Just on the hits, he's also got, the captain also has, when resolving an attack near with a ranged weapon by a friendly chopper unit within 6 inches of this warlord on a modified hit roll of 6, the armor penetration characteristic of that attack is improved by a further 1.
Did you
you
get any?
the picture.
No, it's not 6, I'm just double checking it's on the hit roll.
Oh, I'm really glad we checked that one,
I'm just making sure. Right, so strength,
6.
toughness, 4s, 3s.
Thanks for doing it over there, Steve.
You're welcome. That's -1, I believe it is.
Is it a heavy weapon?
No, it's not.
It's assault,
It's
isn't
an
it?
assault
It's -1.
Yeah.
So you got 6 -1 saves there, pal. I believe you've got cover.
Definitely.
So
2 lots of cover sword minus.
2 lots of cover. So 3 ups, mate. Ooh, 2 down though.
So 2 die?
Yes, mate.
This unit, yeah?
Yes.
I don't want the one with the big gun.
Alright. How'd that feel?
It's alright.
Yeah, it was alright actually, wasn't it?
Not bad. Decent start. Right, let's go to the... Let's go to the Centurions.
Tourette's apparently, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Let's have Tourette's.
Just whenever you're ready, Steve.
We'll go to the Centurions. You've stopped
Sorry,
me,
Steve, who are we going for?
The Centurions are
Right,
there.
Centurions, Steve.
Okay, so
Right.
the heavy bolters are going to go into this unit here.
Nice, yeah.
What are they called there, Steve?
Centurions.
Oh, who are you shooting?
The Noise Marines. Oh, we're playing that game, right.
For the people at home, Steve.
Those guys.
Those guys.
So there's 2 heavy bolters going into them, and also...
What's the range on those?
36
36.
Oh no,
inches.
it's the chest ones. All
Yeah.
And also he's going to stick the twin lance cannon into those Noise Marines.
That
as
seems
well.
like a
So
valuable
everything
use
into
for
the
that.
Noise
Everything
Marines.
in the Noise Marines.
Alright, mate.
Okay, so the last cannons. First, it's a re-roll.
Yeah, because you're within 6 inches.
So that's a fail, so that's 1 on there. Should I do them all off at once?
Would you want to do this to wound, or
Yeah,
is this
okay.
automatically wound for you?
2, it's 2's ups.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a 6.
To wound, yep.
Yeah, it's -3. -4.
6 save because you got cover, mate.
Oh, no.
D6 wounds.
One gone?
Yeah, 1 gone.
Yeah. Okay, then the 2 heavy bolters. One set of heavy bolters from these guys. Well, in fact, I'll roll them
Yeah,
both at
you
once.
might as well thought.
3s and 1s.
Oh, lots of devil's 2s there.
Although there's 2 of them that
I
go
thought
up
it
to an
was to
addition.
wound that you needed the
To
6.
hit. To hit.
Right, okay, mate.
Okay, so there's 2
That
that
means that
receive an
he
additional.
didn't get that extra minus on that last roll because you got 6 to wound.
I'm in Devastator dropping. It was at the heavy weapon.
Explain that to me then, mate.
So, okay, naturally, because I'm in Devastator Doctrine, I get an additional -1 AP. So actually that -3 for the last cannons now went to -4.
Nice.
If you score a 6 on a hit, that actually would then double up the Devastator Doctrine because of his ability.
What's the ability called?
It is Storm of Fire.
It's a nice one.
Okay.
Right, back to the dice. So 3, 6, 7
Yeah.
normals. So do the 7 normals first.
Strength 5.
Toughness 4, 3s.
Wow.
So that's 3 wounds at -2. We might as well do them all together.
Yeah, we're in
We're going to roll your
Devastator.
6s first.
So,
3s to wound there. So only 1. So you've got 3 -2s there,
is that
Dean.
including the... Yeah.
So only 1 dies because you actually have cover. And then you've got 1 -3, which is effectively -2 because you got cover. Makes you a death on the third time.
Yeah.
I thought they'd do more.
Yeah.
But they did.
I'm still happy.
They removed 3.
Yeah, still happy with that. Right, okay, moving swiftly on. The Sakaran.
22, 33.
Hold on. The Sakaran strength 7 on those, which is going to go into.
What's going into where, Steve? Do informers. Do informers in a timely fashion.
Okay, the heavy bolt is going to go into that unit.
Have a nice bit.
The las cannons are going to go into your Forge Fiend. And strength 7, toughness of Forge Fiend will be 8, is it? Take it.
Something like that, mate, yeah.
Yeah. Let's go for weight of fire. And the well, whatever those
Toughness
Twin-
of Forge Fiend 7.
Toughness 7. Twin accelerator cannon.
they're going into the Forge Fiend as well.
So you got twin accelerator cannon going to the Forge Fiend, 2 las cannons going to the Forge Fiend, 1 heavy bolter going into the Noise Marines.
That's correct.
Right, that's awesome.
So we'll do. You want to do the heavy bolter first?
Yes, mate, that's the easiest.
So 3 into the Noise Marines. 3s, re-rolling 1s. Re-rolling 1s. That also is an additional minus 1.
Threes, mate, so that hit.
Yep, sorry. That is an additional minus 1 on there. So heavy bolter is a minus
1.
1.
As you go to -2, you got a wound first, mate.
Yeah. Oh yeah, sorry.
1 at a time. So the one that you roll a 6 for
Yeah.
is a wound, yeah. And the other one is a wound,
wound,
yeah.
yeah.
So if you want to do the -3 one first, there, Dean, on your Marines. So it's -3, but you're only going to get -2 because you've got cover, so you basically need 5 or 6. No, 1 dies. And then roll that again.
Were they these ones or?
No, the ones that there's only 2 left. And you've got 1 more roll, which is a -2, so you just need a 4, basically, mate, because you've got cover.
Can it roll today?
No, mate. But you have the choice of command point it. It's a 50-50 chance, and if you don't command point it, it's first blood.
Yeah, first blood, so definitely I'm on a command point. That.
Alright, mate, so 50-50 chance, 4+. I'll move the dice with 4.
That's when my looks going to be.
That's a 1. So that is that guy dead. And it is a Blastmaster, so it's a worthy guy to keep around, to be fair. Right, so first blood is established.
Sweet. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to move on to the last cannons and the accelerator rail thingy.
Twin accelerator cannons, Dave.
I'm never going to get that, am I?
Well, I've said to you 20 times.
Right, okay.
What do you roll first? All of it?
Let's roll all of it in
So
one.
green dice are last cannons.
3s and 1s.
2s in there, alright.
A lot of 2s now. So that 6 gets a additional AP on the hit. So we're going to roll these first.
For the twin accelerator cannon.
That's for the las cannon.
And that's the twin accelerator.
They're twin accelerator cannons. So we'll do these. This is strength 7, toughness 7 is 4s.
So 3 wounds.
3 wounds there, and we'll do this,
Las cannon.
which is strength 9, toughness 7s, 2s.
3s.
3s, sorry man, yeah.
So what do you want to save first here?
The regular shots.
Right, so the regular shots
I've
are...
got a 5+ invulnerable save, or 3+.
Well, you have a 3+ normal, and these are -2, but you've got cover, so it makes them 4+ normal saves.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to do 4+ normal
4
saves
plus
first.
normals.
So you make 1, so that's 2 wounds. And then the las cannon, you have a 5+ invulnerable save against the las cannon, as it's -5 billions. It's a 1 again, mate. So it's D6 damage for your las cannon there, Steve.
The twin accelerator comes to 2 wounds apiece.
Oh, that's right, yes, so it's 6 wounds from the twin accelerator cannons alone.
And then this is a 2. Actually, I'm going to command point that.
Oh, he's not playing around today.
That is well worth
Oh, you've just taken 12 wounds. How many has he got?
12 wounds.
He's dead.
It's rough.
It's rough.
It's a bit rough, that. Does he blow up?
Yeah, on 6 or whatever it is, yeah.
That's a bit time I roll a 6, telling you.
Not today, that's a 2. Yeah, that's a rough first turn. So the Sakaran battle tank.
Worth its weight.
Me likey. Me likey.
Right, have you got any more shooting to go there, Steve?
No, that is all of my show.
That was a brutal first turn.
Thank you
You
very
took
much.
2 units out.
Thank you very much. All to do, Dean.
Dean's turn 1 coming up next. Alright, Dean, so it is Emperor's Children turn 1 movement complete. Do you want to just give us a brief what you've done from your right to left?
Yeah, after a devastating first turn.
It was pretty devastating.
It was a bit rough, mate, wasn't it? I've used me Chaos Spawn, ran them up the flank, rolled a 5, but tucked up behind here.
Yeah, nice.
These Noise Marines went, oh no, and hid behind here. They don't like the shooty gun. The Norman Marines have moved up. ran up, sorry, 2 inches here,
Yeah.
and I've got my Demon Prince not hiding, but sort of staying behind that thing.
Playing smart.
Trying.
So you're going to do psychic?
I am going to Psychic. I only got 1 to roll, and I'm going to cast Mark of Slaanesh, Delightful Agonies, on this unit here, because I think they might take a bit of flack if anything does here.
Yeah, fair play, mate.
It's got a warp value of 6.
All right. You're rolling 2 dice or 1 dice, mate?
I was going to handicap myself, but I rolled the 2.
An 8. Are you within 24 inches there, Steve? Your psycho is just here.
No.
Well.
No, negatory.
So if you want to put that delightful agony just near that cheeky little 6-man Space Marine unit there, mate. No shooting for you, I believe.
No, definitely not.
No, right. So what do you think about that movement then? Yeah?
Come at me.
Well, some guy's going behind that, that's Steve. Alright, yeah.
Yeah. What are they doing there, Steve?
Tactically hiding. That's what it is.
Right. Space Marines turn 2, coming up next. Okay, Steve, so your turn 2 has begun, movement has finished.
Yeah.
Do you want to just tell us dead quickly what you've done?
Start over here. These guys have just dropped back out of the charge range of the Warp Demon Storm, Warp Demon thingy round the corner there.
Chaos Spawn, mate.
Thank you for that. Sakaran's just backed off and around. These guys, unmounted from the Razorback, formed a protective card around the
6 Space Marines,
Centurions.
yeah.
Razorback has moved forward. In
And
line
can
of
get
sight.
a cheeky,
Shot
sneaky
into
alarm
those.
for me.
Can't be bending the rules in your favour, can you, boys?
It's in the book, mate. It's in the book. And then the Marines have moved around here to get a line of sight on those Chaos Marines there. So
Okay,
we'll go straight. Psychics. I'm not going to bother with any psychic either. Yeah, straight into
I just like to remind the people at home that us on the channel, we like to play friendly games. No seriousness, just as long as the games are fun.
It's payback for last week, mate. That's what it is.
You've been carrying that grudge for a little while now, haven't you?
Yeah. Game isn't over yet, I'm still losers.
Fingers crossed, Steve.
No. Stop. Boom. Gives us a false boom there. Shooting. We'll start with these Marines.
I'll be honest with you, Steve, everyone's waiting for you.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for you to go. Yeah, Steve, start shooting. These Marines, into those Marines, 3s.
Oh, you're running all the way over there, Steve, with the cameras over here. That'd be grand, mate.
Would you like to bring the camera over there as soon as I've made the roll?
No, we're good.
Don't do this, don't
So
let the
I've
shooting
scored
phase be longer than the movement
6,
phase.
5, and a 3, a 2, and 2 1s. Strength 4,
Oh, that'd be nice, Steve.
toughness
There
4,
we go. Pause, mate.
1 throw.
I mean, because one of the models is covered, does that count as cover?
Yes.
I think if majority is in cover, and I think you are in cover.
We're still in Devastator Doctrine here.
I thought that was turn 1.
It remains unless I change it.
Okay.
Waste everyone's time. Right, and then the Razorback. I'm just going to shoot into those guys. Same
Yeah.
guys. Into the Chaos Space Marines. 3s. Wow. Not so good this turn. Strength 5.
6s. Toughness 4, 3s.
3s. At -1.
Yes, because it's not heavy. So the majority is in cover, so you just get flat 3+ saves, mate. 5 dice.
I missed the 5 toughness of the death. I get that already.
The death card. Only 1 dice, though, mate.
1 death disease.
Oh, do you know what you also have?
You have the bone on there, don't you?
Yeah, you got that cheeky spell. So 5+ feel no pain. Oh boy.
It's a bit like the Death Watch.
Death watch or death
Oh,
card?
death
Death
guard.
card. Not a bit pedantic, Anthony. Well, that wasn't very good, was it now, guys?
You deserve to take that model off. Any more shooting from you, see?
That is the end of my turns.
Right, so a dead quick one then. Basically, Emperor's Children wussed out and hid behind everything. Steve did equally. He hid his Sakaran, but then, in a bold move for Steve, moved his Razorback up through the centre. Sorry, Dean, you looked like you had something to say.
Well, I
about
did.
that.
I'll just say I removed this model here just so Steve can't cheese another shot in the back. You know what I mean?
Emperor's Children turn 2 coming up next. Emperor's Children turn 2 movement phase done. Dean, how you feeling?
ecstatic. I feel on top of the world. Brilliant.
Explain what you've done, mate.
Um,
Start from your way.
I've moved up me 25 points dump thing. Chaos spawn up here.
He ran, didn't he? Got a 4 something, didn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah.
give him the range, yeah. I've dropped me Lord and my Terminators from the warp here.
Nice.
I also dropped my Noise Talon Flying.
Warp talons.
That's them. I dropped them in behind the enemy lines. I moved my Demon Prince from behind Conflictor here, and these guys stayed stationary.
Awesome. So we're going to go into psychic phase first.
If I can just have your attention, please,
There we go.
gents, ladies and gents. At the end of your movement phase, you've put down your deep strikers, etc. I'm going to play an Allspec Scanner. Allspec Scanner, I'll lit this for 2 command points, which will take us down to 5. Allows me to pick one of my friendly infantry units and select an enemy unit within 12 inches and then shoot it.
At 12 inches that moved.
Within 12 inches is a radius, and then it shoots at its weapon profile.
I thought it said like a unit that moved within 12 inches.
No, as it's coming down aspect span, so it's taking in the deep strike aspect.
Yeah, okay.
So
What's the unit you're choosing, Steve?
I'm going to take. I'm going to shoot the Terminators.
Right.
Okay, and this Centurion squad is going to be doing the shooty things.
Alright, mate. So you've got a
So-
few dice racked up there.
Yeah. So we'll do. It's 2 large cannon shots. There's
Is there any penalty for doing this to you?
-1. So I'm going to be hitting on 4s.
Right.
Okay. So we'll
But
do
re-rolling ones.
re-rolling ones because the captain nearby. And then we've got the heavy bolters and we've got the hurricane bolters there as well. So the hurricane bolters, there's 12 coming out of each because they're in rapid fire range. So that's 36 shots on those guys. So we've got.
Do you want to do that first? Or do you want to do the las cannons first?
Well, we'll do the last cannons first if you want.
Well, it makes more sense, right? Because you can get multiple wounds on each.
Yeah, okay. So 4s, re-rolling 1s. That's 6, that's in. It's a strength 9, toughness, that's 2s.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not going to go.
There's a 1.
There's a 1, indeed. Then we'll do the heavy bolters then. Let's go back through. 4s and 1s. A lot of bad dice in there.
It actually really is.
Yes, I'll re-roll that one.
Yeah.
That is not good. Not
3 out of 9. Wow.
Wow. Strength 5, toughness
4. Please.
all through. And
-2 because you're still in heavy doctrine.
correct, yes.
Right, you've got no cover here, mate. So it is 4 pluses. 2 plus goes to a 4 plus.
Are they saying?
Yes, mate.
Bound to get some good rolls soon, don't I? Nope.
Nope.
It's 1.5 dead.
3.
No reroll ones on that one.
Oh, mate. 1.5 dead.
1.5 deaths.
Cool. Put a 1 next to this guy.
Next to the eye. And okay, just as well, we didn't roll any 6s on the hits there. There's also the 6, which gives the extra
Awesome,
AP pop as well. So we're going to roll this 3 times. There's 12 die here, I believe. 4,
Just roll it, mate.
8,
Count it.
12. Yeah. So 4s and 1s. So there is 4 6s there.
You might just roll these and I'll remember them. So, yep, then do you need 4 to wound, mate?
Yeah, so 4s to, we'll roll these now, yeah.
No, not together though.
Okay, this is where it gets confusing. 4s to wound.
So it's 3 wounds. Okay, 3 normal saves, and then these, was it 3 or 4 you rolled?
It was
I
4,
think, so,
yeah. 2 through.
Okay. Keep on going, mate, don't worry.
Okay, roll again. 2, 4, 6, 8,
brilliant,
10, 12. So there's 2 6s.
I'd like to remind again that we like to play nice fun games here at CQ Gaming. It's all about enjoy the game we play.
4s to wound.
Yes, mate.
So 2 extra there on that.
Alright.
And 4s to wound. 1 extra on there.
Not a problem, my friend.
2, 5.
Every time you
12.
seem to take another step closer to me.
4s and 1s. Oh, bloody hell. Alright. Oh,
Another 5.
that's another 5 on there.
Yeah.
And 1 on there.
Right, Dean, would you like to know the tally?
What?
In total, it was 14 wounds. Okay? There's no minus to 10 of these.
Nice.
So if you like to pick up 10 dice, and these are 2+ to save. One wound. Alright, that was really awesome.
So one's dead.
Yep, so that gives that 1 wound guy death. And then you've got 4 -1 save. Oh, is it only -1, isn't it? Yeah.
So they become -1s, yeah.
4 -1 saves,
That's-
mate.
3 of
3 of mate, yeah. And only 1 wound. Wow. Mate, you weathered that storm like a crazy person. I honestly thought they were dead.
Wow, wow, wee, wow. Not as effective as I thought, but it was worth a chance.
Well,
Yeah.
2 command points, well worth it.
2 command points, 2 Terminators. Yeah, well, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, at the end of the day, he's almost knocked out half the unit. 2.5 dead.
Carry on.
Psychic phase.
That'd be nice.
2 dice, 1 body with 6. 6.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Can you do
Sorry,
that,
who'd you put it on?
I put on there his talents.
Cast from the Doom Prince.
Yeah.
So you need to get more than a 6. It is not cast. That's a 10.
That was a
Is that within range still?
Yeah.
It's lovely jubbly. Yes, that did that.
Shooting.
Oh, Doom.
There's not a great deal of shooting going on here.
There's a bit more than you think, mate. So these Terminators down here are within rapid fire. So if you pick up 12 dice, amigo,
2, 4, 3, 4.
I know that's more than you have digits.
Whoa.
Well, thinking about you, you've probably got 12 in one hand.
You're so funny. I've got to crack a couple more rib crackers for us.
Yeah.
Right, I've
Crack
rolled
a
12,
few
and these
more.
guys,
Rib crack.
these guys are going into this.
These guys,
Into these guys.
Terminators
The
and
only
Space
unit
Marines.
in the area I was pointing at, yes.
Technically, that's a unit.
Well, technically, or
People at home.
keeping the channel clean, are we?
So you need 3s, reroll and 1s, mate.
We're re-rolling.
Hello, 1s.
Get these 2s up there.
Yeah, man. Okay. Not so bad.
So that's 9.
There's that many.
9.
You got a wound. Strength 4, toughness 4s, need 4s. Very good roll, mate. That's 7 in total. So 7 saves. There's no minus to it, I believe. Wow. Well,
1,
to
2,
Steve's
3,
dice roll.
4. Dead.
That's 4 Marines, man.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You have your Lord. You also shoot. Who's he going to shoot? You've got 4 dice.
He's going to shoot the last 2 Marines.
Okay, mate?
2 dice, yeah?
4, mate. Ooh. He's in rapid fire range. 2s, reroll 1s. He's a crack shot. Yep, all hit. Strength 4, toughness 4. 4s.
Good shot.
2s. Yep.
Two
That's 2
straight.
normal saves, Paul.
Save, save.
5 and a 5. Yeah, not bad, not bad. You've got those Marines on your right flank. So they've got that many dice, 8 I believe.
Yeah, because close combat.
So they're going to shoot the Space Marines on your left flank, yeah?
Yeah, straight up, man. Out.
Needing 3s.
Ooh.
Lots of 2s in there.
2s, 1s.
Needing 4s to wound. Not special about these guys, is there? So 3 saves, normal saves, pal.
Save, save, save.
3 4s. On the
Must
button.
be nice being Steve today.
At least I've rolled 4 1s in a row yet.
Any more shooting?
That's all my shooting text.
Right. Do you want a minute before we go into charges?
I would love one to have a quick think about what I'm doing.
Dean, Ember's Children, charge phase. It's a big boy.
It's intense. Right, mate, I'm going to start straight over here and I'm going to use 1 command point to cast Honor the Prince.
What does Honor the Prince do there?
On the Prince lets me, after I roll the dice, choose 1 and make it automatic 6. Absolutely unreal.
Oh, so you declare it before you charge, and then you just choose one of them dice that you've rolled to just turn it to a 6.
Yeah.
That. And how many command points is that?
Naughty.
That makes these guys exceedingly viable all of a sudden. You guys got a buff. Okay. So they're going. Sorry, did you declare multi-charge?
Yeah, so they're multi-charge into these 2 units here.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, pal. Good luck.
Good
You
luck,
need
mate.
a 9 on 2d6. Well, that's handy because guess what you get to do with one of them dice?
Boom!
9.
We could be in. We could be in, boys.
Yeah.
You're in.
Yeah.
And
Where do you want to do your second charge?
The second charge, I'm going to do my Chaos Lord, and he's going into them as well.
So he's going to go into the big boys that are now
and
engaged.
he also has an ability which I forget, but I'm going to handily flick to, called Loathsome Grace.
Loathsome Grace.
Which
Lets him
that's-
re-roll the charge roll and adds +1 strength and attacks if he makes the charge.
Is that right?
So he needs a 9.
It's a 6.
6. Ooh. So, just give you options here, mate.
Command point in it.
You can either use his ability and re-roll both dice, or use a command point and re-roll 1 dice. What do you wish to do?
I think I'm just going to use the ability. I know it might not be there, but then I get the extra if you just get it.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I'm not going to command point.
Oh.
I'm going to command point it.
Okay.
So I go down to 5 command points. 5
Alright.
CP.
So you re-roll that
I'm
one,
rolling this one here.
obviously.
So I'm
So
looking
you-
for a 4.
Yes, mate.
It's not a 4!
Oh, it's another one. He doesn't get shot though. That's the lucky thing, because obviously these guys are already in.
And they don't take off watch because
Yeah.
they're knocking off.
Oh yeah, we should mention that they have something called Warp Flame Strike. We obviously mentioned it off camera, which is why we didn't mention it on camera because we're a little bit slow. They do not suffer Overwatch in the turn they come down from Deep Strike and charge. It's a very cool ability. Terminators, where are them guys going?
I'm going to try and get the Terminators into
Sakaran.
Skyrim.
Okay. Bold.
That's a 9 as well.
Bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it works
It
out.
used to be reroll as well as that. 9.
Oh, that is a painful roll.
Could be some Overwatch coming in, couldn't there?
Yeah, so Steve's
Right.
going to throw straight down his Overwatch. Just pick out 2 of them green dice for me there, mate, because they're the last cannons.
cannons. Roll these separate.
Yep.
3s and 1s.
6s you need to say.
6s, mate.
6s will do it.
Yep.
Yeah. God, it's all watching then.
2s to wound.
Yes.
Right, that's 1 wound. Nice. And the rest of the dice are still in for now. 6s, we roll 1s. 1s, we roll them 1s.
Oh, of course it is.
So 2 hits on the accelerator autocannon.
Yeah, which...
Strength 7, toughness 4, needing 3s.
So...
It's only -1, but another minus because it's Devastator Doctrine. They're 2
And then-
damage each, pal.
And there were 6s, so that becomes another minus as well.
-3. So 5s, mate. This is a hurty one. Oh, so 1 dead. But then it's another save at a 5+ invulnerable for the last cannon.
Nice.
3. It's another dead, mate.
This is going spiffingly.
That was a painful charge. It was a bold charge.
We had to do something, didn't we? I couldn't just... No.
Yeah. And then we're going to go with the Demon Prince.
It's going into...
Yeah, mate.
Left
Just
tank.
don't roll double one, eh? 7's in.
Well, I see.
I think they broke his neck look around the other.
It's a gas!
So we're going to move everything in?
He's letting him just roll his dice, see if he
Oh.
kills you miraculously.
I think they're loaded then. They've got to be loaded.
Must be, mate.
5.
4...
5 dice.
strength 6, toughness 7s, is it? On the
Yeah.
Demon Prince?
7 of them.
Definitely not 7 toughness. Toughness 6 or toughness 5 roll, mate. We'll check. Do you want to just check dead quick there, Dean?
It's that, isn't it? That's what it is.
Demon Prince.
Do.
I'm sure it was toughness 7. Toughness 6.
So Dean 4s. So that's 3s. You have a 3+ armor save, so it's -1, so it goes to a 4+. 2 wounds there.
That's my roll.
You've not got invulnerable being Demon Prince.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
Yeah, feel no pain.
No.
Is it not?
No.
What?
So I have 8 wounds and not 6.
Awesome. Right. Let us grab some dice and come back for the combat phase. Dean, well, you're in with some of your army. So you've declared to do your warp talents first in Emperor's Children close combat phase.
I
Turn
certainly have.
2.
Boom. Right, let's get started straight away. I'm going to have this one guy go into the 2 remaining Marines. He gets 3 attacks with his warp talons. Cha-ching.
Right, let's go for it, mate. 3d3s. Nice. Strength 4, toughness 4. You need 4's rerolling wounds. You don't need no rerolls.
Now they finally come.
Rerolls. It's
2 damage each.
It's -2 save, mate.
5 6s.
2 dead.
Boom, 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 boom.
Wow, well, you did
Got
something.
rid of a unit. Still feels like an uphill struggle this one, but we'll give it a go.
So you've got loads more dice to roll, mate.
I've got three attacks each for me, the normal guys, and 4 for the sergeant, going into them big steroid Marines.
Steroid Marines. Why don't you take them off? Alright, mate. 3s is what you need. Be nice if the big boy was a bit in 6 inches, but he's not. Oh. It's about half your half,
It's
mate.
not bad. It's not that bad.
Yeah. So this is a tough one. You need 5. Oh, there's 6s there. I saw 3 6s, I think.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So roll 3 dice.
Definitely 4 things.
Yeah. 1 more hit. So pick up 1 more dice, mate. Pick them 3 up that you just rolled.
And an additional one there?
Yeah. No, don't pick that one. Pick these 3 up, mate.
Yep.
And then 1 additional.
That's the one.
I've got you, mate. I've got you. And then it is 5s to wound, but you're re-rolling wounds because they've got lightning claws.
The -2 is it still 5?
Oh.
Wow.
So anything that isn't a 5 and 6, pick up.
1, 2.
Reroll.
Reroll ones.
No, you're re-rolling all these. So you need 5s and 6s, mate.
Come on, be good.
Another 2.
Yeah.
So that's 5 minus 2, Steve.
So that is 4 ups.
Yeah, 2 damage each. So you're taking 6 damage.
So that is 1 guy dead.
How many wounds you got each? 4.
4.
Right.
So 1 guy dead and 1 is down to 2 wounds. So we'll take, that's the hit last kind of guy, we'll take that guy off and we'll put the bolter guy down to 2. Aye.
When you're ready, mate. Too many people at home that's waiting.
That's fine.
So we're back after a camera malfunction. So we've just completed, luckily, this combat here. Steve has got his dice, he's going to go back into it. But before that happens, Dino, my lad, has
I've got
plenty of attacks
Demon Prince.
from a prince.
He has these special things that no one can pronounce, which are nice.
Benefic talents?
No, super relic maleficent talents.
Oh, Roger and Dave.
Hi, Roger and Dave.
Well, do you want to do that first and
Yeah.
see how many extra attacks you get? So basically, this counts as a demon weapon from the new Psychic Awakening book. Roll d6, and that's it's awesome, isn't it? Roll d6, and that's how many extra attacks you get. Don't roll a 1, because if you roll a 1, you take a mortal wound.
I can't. Do I?
So, do you want to spend a command point and re-roll that?
Yeah, that'd be grand. 1 out of 4. This is where I roll the
Don't
1.
roll
The
a
table
1.
goes over, I walk home, and I'm pure Steve salty mud. It's a 4!
So there is, he got them, he's got them. He had them, they're gone.
Seamless.
So how many attacks have you got in your hand actually? I'm really interested.
I am got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Whoa,
He's got 11 attacks. Hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s, and he re-rolls his wounds.
See what he does to this tank. Reroll this 2 1s.
Alright.
So
Any 6s in there, mate?
1 6, mate. Yeah.
Right, pick up one of the dice.
Roll an additional attack,
Alright, that doesn't generate extra attacks.
Does not explode in dice then, no?
12 dice, so 12 hits from 11 attacks. Magic. Strength 6, toughness 7. You need 5s, re-rolling 1s. Sorry, re-rolling failed to hits.
So everything that's failed.
Everything that isn't a 5 or 6, mate.
So, most of them.
Yeah.
Oh,
So pick them all up and re-roll again, mate. With a 2 damage each. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't sniff at that. What's that, 7?
yeah.
4, 7 and minus
2.
5 ups.
Oh, he's rolling on his skin.
So it's
8
down,
damage.
it's down to 2.
Wow. This guy
I'm checking them dice when we finish this game.
Right.
Wow.
Slapbacks. Let's go slapbacks.
Do you know how many you get?
With that guy, if he's got 2 wounds left, he gets 1.
Need a 6.
No, let's not be
It's like
silly.
nudging into him with the That wasn't very nice.
2 centurions.
Yeah.
Slapbacks. So we've got the sergeant and the other guy. Looking for
3s, mate.
3s, re-rolling 1s. Strength 5.
Put us 3 in. 3. Mate, you're running out your absolute skin tonight.
That's good to know.
There is 5 straight saves.
5 straight saves there, old chap. What's good to know there? Do you?
3 pluses.
5 of them. One death.
Nope. 1. Feel no pain.
Ah.
No, 1 dead.
1 death. 1 death.
Take him off.
Yank.
Right.
Good trade though. Like they did damage. Right. So that is Emperor's Children, turn 2 combat phase done and dusted. We're going to go into Space Marine, turn trees. Ultramarines. Well, that's not true at all. Hawk Warriors.
Warriors. Ultramarine successor chapter.
Thank you very much. Turn 3.
Let's talk through the movement, eh?
Movement.
Okay, movement. This guy stood still. Sakaran stood still. Chapter Master's had a little bit of a joint around the corner. Because an Ultramarine successor chapter, these guys can also move and fire in
They can leave combat -1.
These guys sauntered on up to get in half fire for the guys, half fire, rapid fire range, and there. Razorback's moved out, and it's going to be picking its targets. We'll move now to side kicks. So first and foremost, we shall do. And you've got to die there, bleeding. Thanks very much. We'll do a smite from the side on the closest unit. Which
Can you physically see him?
Visible energy. No, but you can see him within 8 inches there.
You say so, mate.
Is it the closest spot?
Can he?
Doesn't it have to be the closest spot?
He's visible.
All right, mate.
Yeah.
Closest visible. So if you can see him, you can't see the others, yeah.
Okay, so it's 5. That goes off. 'Cause, yeah.
You can only cast 1 psychic spell, can't you?
2. Is it not a super duper psycho, is it?
Don't think so. No.
Fact check.
Fuck check.
Cast 2.
All right, awesome.
Yeah, so smite goes off. This is terminate
What's your other spell?
Might of Heroes.
All right.
So that goes off for 1 more wound, is that right?
D3, isn't it?
Sorry, D3, yes.
All right, yeah.
Actually, I am going to. No, I'm not going to command point that. 1 wound there.
Right, fair enough.
Next one, Might of Heroes. Cast it on the Master Captain.
What does my heroes do?
It's your next sight phase. Add 1 to the model strength, toughness, and attack characteristics.
All right.
It's a
Tried to bring
6.
me out with a smite there, didn't you, Anthony?
6. That goes off. It's a 9.
The 9.
So I roll 2 6s.
Yeah, be nice. You can find roll 2.
Oh,
It
it's
does
a
indeed.
10.
It doesn't
Oh,
go.
well done, mate.
Well done.
You happy about that?
man.
Bit like locking the gate after the horse is bolted, mate, but why not? Oh, like that roll.
We'll go straight into shooting.
All right.
Start all the way over here. These guys are going to be shooting this thing here.
So Space Marines, not these guys, are shooting into the Chaos Spawn.
Oh no, not the chaos spawn.
A 25-point winner. Yep.
Strength 4 toughness.
We're definitely checking them dice when Steve's done tonight. What's the toughness of a Chaos Spawn, do you know? Basically, this is Dean right now, just like really close to me, not doing anything.
Dice smells like culture.
I'll tell you what, I'll roll.
Yeah, me then.
Oh, that's quite good.
Oh my goodness.
That's quite sick, actually.
Oh, I pressed the wrong thing on there. The what? The toughness?
Toughness 5. You need 5s, mate. Still an exceedingly good roll. That's 6 saves of 5+ Dino, because these guys don't really have much of a save. That's a straight 6 wounds there, pal.
Pew! He had 4 wounds.
Good shooting, Tex. Good shooting, Tex.
I don't know if you guys at home realise this, but Steve cannot be rushed.
He will not be rushed. That hamster's just pounding on that wheel. Look at it go.
These guys.
Didn't know where you were going with that.
No.
Hamster was just
I
pounding.
nearly threw in some expletives, just going crazy there, man. That's not.
These guys are going to shoot.
What-
These guys.
Can we just explain who's shooting next?
The Roy's Marines are shooting the flying.
Roy
grenade
Marines,
guys.
aka Centurions, are shooting Warp Talons.
Nice. Pick
Yeah.
up some dice.
So last cannons first, 3s rolling.
Can we just
one
here, please, Steve?
4s because they left combat.
1 hit.
1 hit. Should we do
2's
it?
to wound, mate.
Yeah. It's through.
Yeah, so don't worry, I've got that there. And then the rest of the shots.
So this is the heavy bolters.
Heavy bolters, Paul.
That's them there.
Need to wound, please, mate.
Oh yes. Would help, wouldn't it? Strength.
5 to 14 3s.
There you go. I'll just get those dice.
4 normal saves. Yep. And a ridiculous amount of just chest shots.
Hurricane bolters this twice.
Yeah. Needing 4s, reroll 1s. So that's 4, 5, 6 hits. Or something like that. You had a 1 in there, mate. Reroll the 1.
I got it.
6, 12.
12, yeah. So you need to wound, mate. No.
So
You realise you need to hit and wound in this
5.
game, Steve, yeah? Strength 4, toughness 4, needing 4s. Take everything out that isn't a 4+, mate. Only 3. I thought that
4.
one of them's a 3, mate.
That's right, there you go.
Only 3, wow. So it's actually, okay, good news or bad news?
Go on, hit us with the bad news first.
Game over.
It's a good news when you're playing Steve.
So you've got 7 normal, 4 normal save.
It's a bit of a jump.
I lied.
1200 no.
4 minus 1 saves. Do you still have Devastator dropped from that drift?
Yes.
So it's 4 minus 2 saves.
Which is needing.
Nice. 4.
Wow.
4
4.
dice, please, mate.
I'll go for the net.
So do you want to feel no pain that one?
Yeah.
There.
Yeah.
All day. You have 3 normal everyday 3+ saves.
This one's.
These ones are mine. Okay. 1 feel no pain. No, so 1 dies, and then 1 las cannon save. But you do have a 5+ invulnerable because you are a demon.
Am I?
Yeah, apparently so.
Hey.
Hey! You actually only lost 1.
Just the one out all that. Good
Wow.
saving.
Yeah,
Good
just want to
saving.
pick one off there, Steve. Closest to your big boy that's charging in there, mate. Yeah.
There
Take
we
that
go.
off.
It's,
What a time to start rolling.
9.
Oh, God.
Oh, he's counting. Bless him.
This is going to shoot.
This?
This is
This?
the Razorback,
Right.
and it will
Gun
shoot
rhino.
into
Rhino. I like it.
that.
It can it cost. Oh, it can.
Yeah, come.
Right, can we say what that is?
Terminator.
Okay, mate.
Oh, 5s. 5s.
6s, mate.
6s because left. 1. Yes, throw.
Oh, are you doing the Terminator soundtrack here? I like it. Right, it's a -1 save for your Terminator.
Saves. Where you from?
He's going to turn this because he's going to. It's a trap.
It's a trap!
If you haven't seen last week's video, I'd recommend you go and check it out. It's worth a watch.
It really is. What nobody saw off camera was Steve raging before he did the turn. This is a trap. You guys are setting up for a trap.
It's a trap! Anyway, Steve, we're back to...
And then, funnily enough, the dice gods were against him, and it ended up looking like a trap. Steve, you've only got one tank to shoot.
Yeah, I know.
So long story short, we decided to give him the easy W this week for up his confidence in his...
Well, actually, we'll shoot these starters over here.
The words escaped me once again.
These guys, into these guys.
So the Marines into the Marines.
Marines into Marines.
Fours.
For those at home that don't understand the magic that is Steve, this Marine squad is shooting this Chaos Marine squad. There's only one save. You are behind cover there. 2+.
Hey!
5. You've been putting it off for a little while there, Steve. Can we just shoot the tank, please?
Yeah, it's going to shoot to closest squad, which is either that or that.
Can we explain what you're talking about now?
Well, I can't shoot the character because there's a squad in front of them, so it's either that squad or that squad.
Oh,
that squad will give him
X-ray
minus
goggles,
one
does it
save.
see through the pipes today?
So, I am going to shoot that squad.
With everything?
Everything. Well, it's got to be, isn't it? Absolutely everything.
Okay.
Right. And I'm within 6 of the captain.
Yep.
So 3s and 1s.
Before you roll all this, can we just pick out 3 dice that are the heavy bolter and do that first? Because obviously we haven't got 3 different coloured dice, so you can re-roll the 1.
And he also gets that's an additional minus
Yeah,
one.
re-roll the 1. Okay, so roll these on their own. So strength 5, toughness 4, needing 3s.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So the rest of these are either... So you can roll them all together now. It's heavy accelerated cannon and las cannon in the same roll. The las cannon is obviously the green dice. You didn't move last turn, so you're hitting on 3s.
Yeah.
You got 2 6s there, so if you can roll those 6s first. It's strength 8, or strength 7, sorry, so it's 3s. So that's 2 minus 3s.
Yeah.
So if you can just pick them dice up for me, and you need 5 6s.
4-2.
So that's 2 dead automatically. And then, see, yeah, if you don't mind, roll to wound on them. So it is 2 wounds at -2. Dean boy. It's a 5 and a 6.
Yes.
Wow, okay. So it's 2 las cannons. So it's 2's to wound here.
Heavy doctrine minus 4.
2's to wound here, pal. So it is 2 5+ invulnerable saves once again.
No,
Fail. There's
Resilience?
That's 3 lots in total.
Well, did you kill any prior to that? Or dice
It was
rolls?
what?
It was 1 or 8 dice.
1 die. So if you
One.
take 1 off for me, Steve. Now,
No,
if
I
you-
took one off earlier.
Okay. No,
In
you,
this roll, you
In this roll, there was
Yeah,
one from
yeah.
the earlier lots
yeah.
before
Now,
last
now
time.
if you can roll me 2d6. Oh wow! So all you actually need, Dean. This is the worst dice that Steve could have got there. It doesn't really matter if you roll them separate or not, because you need now 2 5+. 1 5+ and 1 1. So 1 does die and 1 lives.
This guy? Okay. Right. And then we shall go into shootings.
There's only one place to go, isn't there, Steve?
It's hand to hand, isn't it? Hand to hand.
Crash your charges, sir.
This is the face of a man that expected more.
I'm not going to do any charges.
This man is bold. Which means... Chaos. Turn.
Any morale check?
3.
Or final turn, as we like to call it.
Yeah, so we'll do morale checks. We did, so sorry guys at home, we forgot to say, we did his morale check at the end of the turn. We forgot, we did it off camera. So we'll do this one on camera. Something we always forget here at CQ Gaming. So you're going to do a morale check for this little homeboy. Basically, don't roll high. That's pretty high. That's a 6. Do you want to spend a command point and re-roll it?
Yes.
You're looking at me as if you want me to tell you.
May as well, mate. The 3 left.
Why not, eh?
And here comes another 6. No.
Way!
the roll you
That's a
want?
Dean roll of 1. So that guy survives, and we're coming into Ember's Children, turn 3.
Turn 3.
It is Emperor's Children, turn 3, movement done. What have you done?
With the limited units I've got, basically I've moved my 3 remaining Noise Marines round to the front of here.
Yeah.
My Demon Prince has moved right up towards these Roid Terminators.
Centurions.
Yeah. My little Talon guys scooched over the top here.
Yeah.
I've moved my Terminator and my Lord up to here, and these guys have stayed stationary.
And your Space Marines on the right hand flank, your
Yeah.
left is stationary, right? So you're aiming basically. So it's a clever move. So you're looking at getting
I'm going to charge. I'm going to
Warp Talent in there.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
he doesn't soak up firepower because he didn't come down from the warp.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. I've oversight that a bit.
But it is your psychic phase, so you could give him the feel no pain still.
No, I think I want to save that for me.
Right.
Yeah, I do.
Right, so
Psychic phase. I'm going to cast
feel no pain
Feel No Pain on the Demon Prince,
on the Demon Prince himself.
and it goes off on a 6.
Alright.
Yep.
It's a 7. Steve has a chance to deny.
Nope, it goes through.
That goes off. Boom. That is psychic phase concluded. On the shooting phase. Nice and quick. I'm going to start off on this side with the Terminator.
Right, so the Terminator is going to shoot whom?
They're going to try and mop some of these guys.
Right,
up,
so these
the
pesky
yeah.
Marines.
So 4 shots, hitting on
3s, reroll 1s.
handy.
Look at that, isn't it?
No.
No, it's 2 more 1s.
2.
Needing 4s to wound. Just the 1 wound, you get 2+ save because you're behind cover. 6 is 5. And the Lord does the exact same, but hits on 2s, reroll 1s.
Hits on 2s.
Yeah, he knows how to hit. Strength 4, toughness 4, needing 4s.
Well, 1 in.
1 save.
Nope.
It's fine, because you've got cover. No, you've got cover.
Oh yes, +2, yeah.
Boom.
We should mention, actually, that Steve found out that these steroid-ridden Terminators have an ability where you do not get cover. Is that correct?
Yeah, as an optic, which means that the enemy gains no benefit of cover.
So we missed that first turn,
Yeah,
but we did catch it from this point onwards.
It's not as though it's hindered him too much in this game, as
No.
you might have seen there.
We hasn't finished yet, yeah.
Well. We go across the Noise Marines.
So your big gun, the Blast Master, gets D3 shots.
Yeah, we're doing
He's
that.
moved, and you're going to use the heavy variant, I believe.
Yeah, because it's a tank. Straight into the Rhino tank.
Into the
Rhino.
Razorback.
Yeah.
He gets 1 shot because it's D3.
Oh, yeah.
So you need 4s to hit because you moved.
Nope.
No. So we're going to do
The normal bolter.
Do it all together if you want, mate, because it's all pretty much the same thing. You're needing 3s. Nice.
Brilliant.
You're needing 5s. 1 wound. 1 normal save, SD.
No.
It is a wound. It is on 1 wound.
Kabushka.
That might be worth a cheeky charge.
Oh, yeah. Come on. Yeah.
So should we do the
Finally,
Marines
we go across
on
here,
your left flank?
4 guys, 2 shots each. With the
And a pistol?
rapid fire. Yeah, and a pistol. So it's 9 dice.
Oh, that's not the best. But it's 5 hits. Needing 4s. 3 wounds, D.
Straight
Flat
flat.
3s.
1 throw, 1 die.
Whee! The perpetual battle continues.
We had one of those last game.
We like the one on the flank, don't we?
We know what we do with our right hand flank.
Right.
And that concludes my shooting.
Okay.
The declared charges.
Do you want a minute or are you good?
No, I'm good.
Ooh.
Um,
Man's got plans.
First of all, I'm going to charge me single stabby warp fella into the tank.
Do it.
Needing should
That.
do it,
Yeah. So you get lots of shots against that guy. Pick up some dice. So 8 dice to begin with there, Steve. This is the accelerator autocannon. Needing 6s, rerolling 1s. 2 hits.
And they become an extra -1 as well.
Doesn't matter at this
Yeah.
stage.
Strength 7, toughness 2s. It's throw.
3s you need, but yeah. So it's 2 -2s. Or -3s because they're a heavy weapon. So 5 plus invulnerables, that man is dead. Yep.
Splatter.
I'm going to try and get my Terminator in.
Go for it. Not double 1. That's not double 1.
Yep.
Then again, see. This thing is a hard thing to charge. 3 6s, isn't it? Jeez Louise, Steve.
3.
3s. One for you guys. 1 minus 3, so it's a 5 plus in Vun. Please.
Nope.
Dead. Wow. Wow. So that is Terminator dead. Chaos Lord. What's this guy doing?
He's going to charge the tanker again.
He is, isn't he? He's in.
He's in.
See?
6s.
Oh, come on, Steve. Give a guy a chance. 2 hits. Needing 3s. 2 wounds minus 3, I believe. Saves 1. Fails 1. And it is 2 damage.
Piece, yeah.
So he just takes a flat 2, pal.
I don't need a roll.
No, to take 2 damage.
And then there's the last cannons.
Yes, of course there is. Last cannons. Give the
What?
guy. Come on, Steve.
Wounds
Wounds.
minus 4. We're still in deficit.
5 plus invulnerable. D6 damage. Number 2.
I'm going to the command point, that. That's better.
4. Yeah, I think he's dead, mate.
I'll just double check how many took
I don't
6
think he's
there.
got 6. Yeah.
I know I'm a bit optimistic here, guys, but... He's got 7! He doesn't have 6. It's him dead.
That's Warlord. So.
I'm going to charge these guys into here.
Oh, jeez Louise.
They make it.
They make it.
6s.
6s.
Just the 1.
Oh, that's nice, you Steve. No wounds.
No wounds. That's
Right.
it.
They're in. And then, last but not
Yeah.
least,
Demon Prince.
don't
into
get
them big
double
lads.
1. He didn't get
No,
double
is it?
1.
2 last cannons.
Yep. Way! Steve makes the last cannon shot.
2
to
heavy
6.
bolters.
1.
Yeah.
Nope.
Nope.
6.
Yeah. And then.
Lots of shots, so basically pick
5.
12 dice.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. This twice.
Yep, 6s. Reroll 1s. 3.
There's 3 there.
And again.
Oh, lad.
4. 5. So that's 8 in total, mate. You wound.
Gruesome, man.
4s, it's the 5s, yeah.
2.
2.
So 2, 3 upsets.
1 wound.
Wound.
They're 5.
But he's in.
He's in,
He's
right,
in.
Flynn.
Yeah.
One of them, yeah, so go for it.
Go to
So
combat. Can we try this one first?
Oh, let's go crazy, mate. Well, actually, how many command would you got there, Steve? 2?
4.
Oh no, I'll go ahead.
Just
So he gets 7 attacks,
because why not?
and then roll the extra D3.
D6.
D6.
Don't get a 1.
Extra 4, so it's 11 again.
Oh, goodbye, Centurion meetings.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Hitting on...
2s, rerolling 1s.
How many did I get
11 you should have got.
to? Rob
Did
missed.
well out. Right, before you pick them up, any 6s put to one side.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Pick up 4 dice, pal.
Additional dice.
Additionals.
Yes, pal. Reroll them. I know there's one there, don't worry. So that's all them hit. Reroll that one.
Wow.
Pick up all them dice. Just before you roll, count how many dice you just hit there with.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Okay.
Wow.
That's a Demon Prince hitting 15 times. It's strength 6, toughness 5. You need 3s, amigo.
Reroll one?
Rerolling.
No.
Yes, we roll all
Everything.
fail to wounds because you've got TikTok or whatever it's called. Yeah, 3s to wound, mate. Reroll.
So-
Basically, pick out 1s and 2s.
Everything they all get through.
You had
Another 2 in there, mate.
Yeah, sorry. If you just pick up this 2 and reroll that, mate. Awesome.
There you go.
So you hit with 15, wounded with 14. You have a mammoth challenge here, there, Steve.
How many damage?
14 dice.
5, 7, 10. How many damage face?
2 damage minus 2.
4's up.
Take them off. Take them off.
Yes! They done!
He is a beast.
He is a bit of a
Well, he
beast.
is a beast. He is a demonic beast. Nasty.
Is that all of your combat? Oh, it's not. You got kind of tramps this turn, didn't you, with charging? Right. So you should have
Most
basically 2 normal guys. Means you have 2 attacks, but they charge. So pick up 4 dice. Your sergeant in there has
2 and then extra
2
1.
dice. He's got a chainsaw, so another dice, and he charged, so another dice. So you get that many dice. You need 3s, any 6s. Your 3 6s. Pick up 3 more dice. You need 3s. Cool. Take out them 1s and 2s. You hit that many times. Pretty good. You need 5s and 6s. You need to just do 1. Oh, it's decent. It's 3. Steve has to make 3 saves or the tank is dead. It's popped. It's
Does it explode or
clogged.
is that not a thing?
It does explode in a 6.
No.
Today. Well done, mate. When you get in combat, you do something.
It's just getting there, matey.
Yeah, it really is. So, a little recap on this turn. Tank's dead. Centurion's dead. Sakaran's a beast. But, it's open, isn't it?
All to play for. All to play for.
Marines, turn 4?
It is indeed.
Stephen,
Let's go.
Space Marine, turn 4. It's in the balance.
It's
You
real.
need to have a good turn here and it's game over.
Let's have a look and see what we've done with the movement. Adeptus Astartes squad was here. I've just conga line, get line of sight on these noise marines.
Nice, use the real words.
Librarian has moved round to get a line of sight on the demon prince. Captain has moved
The
round.
badass demon prince.
The badass demon prince.
Destiny. He's
He's getting a line of sight and getting ready for a charge. That is staying still and multi-shooting. These guys have just pushed up to capture objective 6.
Yeah, it's worth 4 points in it.
So, let's go to sidekicks. Sidekicks, we shall cast Smite. Going against the Demon Prince on a 5. It goes off. It's D3 mortal wounds unless you want to negate it. It's negated.
Dispelled.
And then we'll go Might of Heroes, which we're casting onto the Captain. It's a 6. It goes off. Just.
Stick it next to him.
Stick it next to him. It is next to him. Right, let's go. Shootings.
Man's on a mission.
Yes, let's go for it. These guys are shooting into the Noise Marines.
Space Marines, Space Marines, let's go.
Snoz Marines. 3s. Oh, we are. Strength 4, toughness 4, 4s.
Oh,
Dirt.
23.
3.
It's 3 plus saves, no cover.
1 death.
1 dead.
Let's move over to the Sakaran heavy tank. That is going to use its heavy bolter against the remainder of these guys.
Against the Nose Marines, yeah?
Yeah, so we're in range of the
What are you
Captain.
rolling, mate?
We need 3s, re-rolling 1s. All through. Strength 5, toughness 4s, 3s. All through. And it's still in heavy devastated doctrine, so that, ooh, what's that, -3?
-2.
-2, there you go.
You've got cover, so it is
5
plus. Dead.
Dead, dead, dead.
The dead Dave.
Dead, dead, dead.
they were hiding for ages. They lasted quite a while.
The,
From the guns.
the remainder of the Sakaran shots is going into the Demon Prince. which
Not
is-
the demon prince.
The Demon Prince! Last kind of shots, 3s, re-rolling 1s, hit. That gets an additional
Don't worry about
minus
the
AP. Strength 9, toughness 7s.
So the 6 and 3s.
3s. I'm going to re-roll that.
Yeah, it's
One
probably a good
point.
shout.
Yeah,
Don't worry about it right now.
down to 3. Yeah, so that is -4 saves.
It's got a bit of momentum going about now, hasn't he, Stephen?
He really does. So 2 5 plus invulnerable saves. You're making neither. This is probably worth a command
Yeah,
point.
it's got to be worth a command point, isn't it?
Don't worry about the dice.
We're on 2. No!
What is it? A 4.
4.
8 wounds. So did you cast a field up here on him? I believe you did.
Uh-huh.
Roll 8 dice.
This is when it matters.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
How many wounds you got left?
I have no idea.
5. That's not 5. Steve. That's a win for you, my friend. I physically cannot even hope.
So
If
just
these
take-
guys could get from here to here without being shot, I don't think it's going to happen. That would be my only chance of getting a few points, so yeah.
Good game, Dave.
Oh, I enjoyed myself, mate. Yeah, it was fun.
Good game.
It was definitely fun.
Revenge.
How cheeky was your grin
I
there?
know, man. I'll just enjoy the game.
Completely fake.
I'll just enjoy the game. It's a trap!
Thank you so much, everybody, for just slogging through that with me. These two had fun, I know. It was a Space Marine.
Stick on away! Look at his little face! What a contrast, oh.
Revenge.
It was a 9-2 victory for the Hawk Warriors. They always seem to do well on the channel.
They do.
What went wrong?
The first turn, basically it was these guys. It was Emperor's Children versus Loaded Dice. Pretty much.
Shocking. Absolutely. Recognised skills.
No, it was really. I mean, the dice were fantastic this day.
Oh
They
my
weren't so
goodness.
friendly for me, and I know that's a big part of the game, but it was still a fun game. Still had fun.
It was, you know what? It was an awesome back and forward game. The flanks, well, one flank was fun. That back and forth with the Marine squad versus Marine
You
squad.
always end up with one of those, don't we?
And this side, I
Oh.
bounty charged me 25 points of whatever the hell that
Trash.
thing is. Yeah, up the field. Yeah, just got this.
And you go within range and die, as a 25-point model should. Your poor Forge Fiend didn't even get a shot. They're usually so resilient with a 5+ invulnerable save, and they regain a wound at the beginning of each
Yeah.
of its own.
If it doesn't get deleted in one turn, it is.
Yeah.
So I think in this game, with the nature of him being very shoot gun friendly, and maybe not so much him getting the first turn, and being in
Massive.
range was so much as frightening.
Yeah.
Hardcastle again.
Well, after last week's performance, I thought, well, let's just play it safe, and it worked a treat. And
It
Dane,
did.
I can only apologise about the die rolls in that first turn.
I have to apologise, but it's
They're
all fun to me, so-
disgracefully dirty. First turn, unreal. There was a bit of a mid-game where you started pushing on, and I thought, oh, here comes Demon Prince. And you even saw some of the die you were picking up on that Demon
Yeah.
Prince and hitting with.
Wow.
Again, the
Unreal.
Demon Prince was.
Unreal.
So the new Faith and Fury, what's it called?
Faith and Fury,
Yeah.
yes.
Faith and Fury book. So it brings a couple of nice little.
I mean, we only played about with a couple of them, but like
Wow.
it's a couple of, and that stratagem for the charge where
Awesome.
you can reroll, make one dice a 6. That's
Wow.
a game changer for
Was
a
that
lot of units.
for the Prince? Something for the Prince.
Yeah. I forget the exact terminology of it.
Yeah.
But really,
Awesome.
really good.
Absolutely. Basically, you roll 2d6. You declare before you roll 2d6, and you just turn 1 to 6. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why not?
I mean, for deep striking unit, it just means you only need a 3 on one of the dice
Yes.
and you're in, and that's
How
frightening.
sick are those warp talons on the drop down
Yeah.
as well? Oh no,
Yeah.
Overwatch. All right, thanks very much.
Which comes handy against the Roid Marines with 7 million shots.
Yeah.
We got guns in our chests.
And actually, gun. First time ever, and I had to double check it when I played it. Auspex spot scan is something I've never played before because you've always gone like, yeah, that's not going to do anything really, is it? Centurions, Auspex scan with infantry. Wow, well, that was quite.
You know, fan of the table. Let's keep bashing it. Yeah. So
I think it segues nice into.
it segues really nice into what's called an MVP.
Yes, that's the one.
What was your MVP?
So
As the
my
loser.
MVP was this guy. 20. He wasn't really. It's really not. It's got to be the Demon Prince. I mean, in the last battle it was the
yeah,
same.
he
He
did
just
so
came.
well.
He just deletes things, man. Absolutely deletes
did.
anything you put in front of him.
And especially
With that new ability.
Malefic Talons was already awesome.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you give that a demonic weapon and reroll wounds. Wow. Just wow. He
Yeah.
becomes insane.
I mean, potentially 13 attacks if you roll the 6 on that, isn't it?
You got 15 in one turn.
15. Yeah.
No, that was with the
Oh,
rolls,
yeah.
But I mean,
On
just on
its
standard,
own.
just off the extra D6, man, crazy.
Crazy. That is now going to be meta defining for Chaos. Everyone that says that Chaos is slightly underpowered, wedge, shut up! Because
Yeah.
this guy gets 5 quadrillion attacks.
Yeah.
They've just died
And,
him
and,
up to
and they've
12
got
of
weight to
really.
them as well, like they cut through.
Yeah, a quadrillion attacks that are also strength 6 minus 2 damage.
Oh, and he can fly.
Why not?
Regardless of what happened in that game, he was still a threat every single time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
he was
naughty.
He just
amazing.
delivers consistently, man, that's the thing about him.
Amazing. Malefic Talons is good enough. beefing up Malefic Talons is just OP.
Yeah.
Steve.
What's your nickname from?
Oh, not giving a nickname, it's my model. What? Because it'll stick. So, and it'll be something ridiculous, and I won't be able to say it in public, so no.
Simple Peter. Well done.
Simple Peter, the Demon Prince. He likes ice cream.
This is
He's
why-
licking windows.
Stephen, what tank are you having? Is it?
What is my MVT?
Yeah, well, go ahead.
Yes. Well, it's not a tank,
Sorry, I meant
but
the
a tank. Then again, I think this is for the second time in a row it's been MVP. Because you
Absolute
MVP.
beast. Yes.
Unreal.
I mean, I'd never MVP a Forge
Absolutely,
World model because the
unreal.
price costed and accessibility for a lot of people, but it worked.
Yeah.
Just a bit. It deleted models off the table, basically. That's all it
Yeah.
did. Delete.
Guns,
delete
on
charges,
top of
delete.
guns.
I think this has come into its own. So, autocannons have never really been the number one choice for people because it's low AP, 2 damage. And when everyone played Space Marines, all of a sudden they save on 4+, and the 2 damage was irrelevant because they only had 1 wound. Now everyone plays Primaris, 2 damage is relevant. Everyone starts in, is it the Heavy Doctrine?
Doctrine, yeah. heavy
Yeah.
Doctrine.
So it's-
Devastator.
Devastator, sorry, that's correct. So it's an additional -1 AP. So all of a sudden, this very average tank just kind of gets elevated a little bit beyond its own stature, and it just becomes a beast.
It was even handy sitting that next to the captain within 6 inches. He was picking up his ability
Yeah.
as well. So anything that was a 6, it popped at an additional a -1 AP as well. So get some crazy AP.
Tell you what, although that is your MVP, and it's a very valid MVP because it knocked off like 3 or 4 squads on its own. Those Centurions.
Centurions like them.
Frightening. Absolutely
Very
frightening.
much like them.
You dare, like, if I didn't have that ability on them to sort them to the charge, so many, just volume.
If you didn't have that ability, how would you get into combat?
I know. What happens there? Guns out of our chest.
You got a 6-pack, I got guns.
Plus with their abilities where they can move without, they can't get a -1 to shoot and they move.
Yeah.
And also enemy...
Thick
don't-
thighs, that's what I call it.
Enemies don't receive benefit of cover because they're one of the scanners they've got as
Forgot
well.
about that rule,
So
okay.
technically, what you can do is, instead of having, like I did, a traditional hardpoint that does not move or a castle, you could start shifting them up the pitch nice and slowly, just ping the things off.
Because they don't do bad in combat. Toughness 5, 3 attacks each.
Yeah.
4 when they get charged or when they charge.
Yeah.
But they haven't got power fists, so it is just the normal saves.
Yeah.
Slapping you with wet kickers in hand. That's what they're doing.
Lovely image.
Still a really fun game. Really enjoyed it.
Awesome game, guys.
Yeah.
Great stuff. Great stuff. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that game also. We appreciate everyone watching, leaving views, comments.
You must be
and
really bored. Thanks.
Please,
Yeah, cheers for that.
please, if you're bored, please subscribe, give us a like,
Don't have to.
slag us off, whatever you want.
Let's do none of that. Let's just enjoy the content.
Yeah.
So this has been CQ Gaming, Dean, Anth, Steve, mostly.
Mostly.
Thank you very, very much for watching, guys. Bye for now.
Ta-ra.
Go home.